Hello families, my name is Adam Dooley. I teach 5th grade science, social studies, and writing. This year I am back in the classroom. Last year I spent online with our students that chose the online option last year. But this year, like I said, I'm back in the classroom. So a couple things I want to share with you guys in this video. First is I want to talk about my Canvas page. I use Canvas a lot. I like to leverage that resource in the classroom to enhance our learning. Again, it is a tool, one tool that we use, one of many tools that I will use this year. Just kind of give you a quick overview. There isn't much on Canvas right now because the school year just started, but I will kind of give you guys an idea of where to look to find some things. So, like I said, I teach science and social studies. I do teach writing, but the writing is integrated into science and social studies. So let's first take a look at science. Science will be the green one, and you have a picture of Nikola Tesla here to differentiate that between the other courses. So first you'll see your template. You'll see this template all the way K through 12 for your student that is in Delaware City Schools. The first thing you'll see is my email address, which is the best way to get a hold of me, is to email me. Many times if you call me, I'm in the classroom. I really can't have a conversation when I have students in the classroom. The best way to get a hold of me is email. However, I will make and take phone calls. So if you need for a phone call, just let me know, and I can place a call home when works best for both you and I. Email address below here is the module 0. This is where you find all your information about the class, about class resources. So if you click into this one, and everyone should have access to this. If you click into here, you will see a lot of things, but what you see here, a lot of this stuff you won't see because this is my teacher version, but what you'll see will be these green check marked things here. You will see parent grade. Start with Pacer and Guardian pointers. Right here is probably the best thing for you. It gives you all kinds of tips about how to become a Canvas observer. If you can't get in right now into as a Canvas observer, just have your child log into their account using their username and login, and you can get access to this. So it gives you 10 tips of how to create a parent account, how to customize your dashboard, how to get notifications, whether you want them every single day, weekly, monthly. You can have the calendar. You can message me. You can view grades. PowerSchool's probably the best way to do that, but you can also view grades on Canvas. How you can get the app for both types of phones, and how you can set alerts. So all this sort of information here will help you out. Now if I go back here, I hit modules and then hit the back button again. A lot of information you won't see because I'm a teacher. This is my teacher version of it. And here's a link to PowerSchool. This will open up PowerSchool into a new window, and you have to log in this way. So you can see, put your password in, username in. I'm not going to log in there. So you'll see both of that on back to dashboard. You'll see the same thing both in science and social studies. That link will both be there. But let's go back into science. Most of my things, almost all of my things, you'll see right here in modules. I can give you a quick kind of glimpse of what things I have in here. It's a lot. But again, you'll see none of this kind of check marks. That check mark, you'll be able to see that, and you'll see that check mark. But right now, most of the stuff is unchecked mark, which doesn't really mean much to you right now. This means you can't see it. I have a lot of things in here that we will end up doing. And we'll do all this stuff together with students in the classroom, and we'll work on that here at school. So I just want to give you an idea. That's where your students' assignments will be. Will be in the modules section of science. I don't want to repeat myself, but it's the same concept in social studies. When we start social studies, which we haven't yet, all their social studies work will be in modules. We will start social studies after we do science. So the way I envision it right now is we will do 1 unit of science, and then 1 unit of social studies, then 1 unit of science. It depends for what unit it is, for how long we spend in each one. I would say maybe 2 to 3 weeks for each content, like 2 to 3 weeks for science, 2 to 3 weeks for social studies, and then we'll flip back and forth. As we get closer to the State of Ohio test this year, which will be in April, we'll probably do more science since we will have a science test and we don't have a social studies test. But your student will get all the content that they need for this 5th grade school year. The next most important thing is they just got their yellow Science Fusion book. It looks like this. It's pretty thick. Typically we have lockers. This year we don't have lockers because of the construction going on. In the hallway we don't have lockers, so usually we put these in their lockers. But for now they're going to carry them around in their book bags. They should have these with them at all times. The students also should be aware, and they are aware, of how to get access to this book if they leave it and they lose it somewhere. It will be, again, in their modules. If you go click into the modules, I'm in social studies. If we have to go into the modules, and I'll show you a quick link of how to get to the online book. You can see up here, I also have it as a bookmark as well. That's how I get to it a little quicker. If I go to modules, it's called, here it is. Again, you'll see all this extra stuff you won't see. This is my teacher version. If you click where it says Science Fusion, it'll be under where Science Fusion digital lessons are. And the students have access to this as long as they have internet. And they have access to all this information here. And they also have their online book. Mine looks slightly different. Again, mine's a teacher version, but here's a student version. The red's a teacher. Here's a student version, and they all have access to this book as well. So you can see just the online version of the book. Let's say, for example, I want to go to page 164. That's what it looks like online. If I go in the book, page 164, it looks the same. Okay, so it's directly one-for-one. The page numbers are accurate. So, book, Science Fusion book. They should bring that with them every class and with them. I don't have a better way to keep them, so they will have those with them in their book bags. Next thing you should bring with them will be either a science packet, which I know I've already emailed home the answer key to. I will do that also for social studies. The point of me emailing home is that way you can have a conversation with your child also, so that way you know what the answers are, because sometimes after many years we forget what happened in 5th grade science. That's why they have that Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader show, because it's hard sometimes. So that's the point of me sending this home through email, so that way you can have a conversation with your child. Like I said, I'll do the same thing for social studies when we start social studies here in a few weeks. They should have that with them as well. Very important document here. We spent a lot of time on this, so they should have that with them every class period. What else do I have for you? I think that is pretty much everything that I have. I'll take you back to the dashboard. Again, I'm available anytime. Just let me know. Just email me, and I can have a conversation with you through email or a phone call. But hopefully you and your child have a good year, and I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing you guys during the question and answer session, I believe September 7th, Tuesday night from 5 to 5:30 and 5:30 to 6. All 3 teachers will be on during that time period. So if you got questions, you can ask us then, or you can just email any of us. Thank you.